Hello YouTube, this is Chesko from STEM APKs. Welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to continue where we left off in the last tutorial. As you remember, in the last tutorial, we were able to open an image and actually we were able to select an image, but we were not able to open it. Like in this case, it just showed that the image was selected, but no image appear loaded into the window. In this tutorial, what we're going to do is actually going to um, let's just run it in same window, right? But now when I open the image, it actually loads the image. And now not only can you open a JPEG file, you can also open like a PNG file. That's a PNG, blur, then open another PNG, and you can open those, and then you can also open, most importantly, a TIFF file. So now, why are TIFF files so important? Because in some certain applications, you need a TIFF file because it has CStack data, it has 3D data, it has certain things that PNG doesn't have. And the disadvantage of working with TIFF files is the file size. They're so huge. But the advantages of it, if you need that data, you have the possibility to get that data. If you need C-stack data, if you're doing confocal microscopy or you're doing 3D visualization using packages like Chimera, things like that, you need all of that stuff when you need it and at your disposal. And that's why I added the TIFF also capability to the file. And what are we going to be doing? Let's just stop this one and let's show you, because we created these two directories. We created the menu directory and the state directory, actually three, and the utils directory. These are new. And what we're going to be doing in here, inside the menu directory, there's another directory, which is file, which is going to handle all of this functionality. Okay, so it's got the open, it's got the exit, but also we're going to be adding all the other stuff later. So that's what that is. For now, the only thing that it has open is got, this is the exit, this guy right here. As you can see, it brings in the FLTK app and then it quits. That's all it does. That's the exit. This is the open now. Now we handle the open. This has got the most important one there, the handle open, and it's bringing the crates that we created, the state, uh, this one, and the utils. This is what is happening here. It's also bringing all the useful tick functionality. Most importantly, RGB image is going to be dealing with all the images, the frame, and of course the color depth, which we'll be doing later when we're doing info and all that good stuff. And also basically also the dialog that we saw before. This is the dialog box that is going to open, showing all the images that are available. Here, this is the reference counting. We've seen it a million times. This is the handle open, where the frame open and state open. The cloning is taking place. Here, we're setting a filter, so it's only going to work with these type of images right now. I mean, you can add more as more capability, and either image crate is going to handle it or FLTK is going to handle it. Like in our case, JPEG, uh, two types of JPEG extensions and two types of TIFF extensions, PNG, GIF, and BMP. This is showing the box or the dialog box. Here is converting all of these into full tick format, so it's able to handle it. So it's converting into a color depth of RGB8, and this is what's taking place here. The RGB image is converting it to RGB8, so full tick can work with it. And all of that, we've seen that before. We saw that in the last tutorial. The path, the zoom levels, we're not working with those yet. I haven't added it, but it's there for later. We're going to be working with it. So that's basically what's happening in the open. In the mod, nothing for now. This will get populated later, but for now, all it is doing is the open and the exit modules. Now we move down into the state directory. This is where handling the state, those handling the image state, and it is also handling the struct. Uh, Later, we're going to be doing the zoom. For now, it's only handling image and the path of where the image can be found. Basically, that's what it's doing. But you're going to be seeing this file get populated really quickly because we're going to be adding a lot of the stuff to the state directory. So that's what's happening here. And in the utilities directories, this one right here, not much going on here, just the image. But in here, all the magic, scaling magic is taking place. We're bringing the full tick, the frame, image, and the prelude. Prelude is think of prelude as they're importing certain things that you know that you're going to be using over and over again without having to import the whole thing. Okay, so it's just a prelude. It's almost like part of it, but the necessary part that you're working with. That's how I like to think of prelude. The menu height, we already know. We're using menu height as the scales go up, and we saw that earlier in the last tutorial. So basically, here is where all the scaling magic of the frame and how to make the image grow in size and according to where the image size, the dimensions, this is all getting scaled right here. And the main file, of course, right now, this is the entry point of the file. Like always, we're bringing the module, the menu directory, we're bringing the state directory, and this one, and we're also bringing the utils. That's what's happening here. Here, not just like what I showed you earlier, the difference here, there's a menu because it's gonna have the menu and the toolbar. This is this is the reference counting and state, bringing menu height for utils, like I show you. Always, we're going to be seeing that because it's the app, the full tick, and the window, the main window that is going to be housing all the widgets, including the menu bar. Here, this is where the frame are 800 by 600 dimensions, and the menu height is going to be dependent on it's in the other section, it was 25. The reference counting of the frame and the cloning, this is where you're actually adding the functionality. This is where you're opening the function. The handle open is opening the frame, opening the state. Basically, you only, out of the whole menu that you see here, only open has real functionality and exit. All the other ones we haven't added it yet. That's what's happening. So that's why you see that the other ones, the only ones that have actual functions are open and exit. And in the next tutorial, we're going to do save and save as, and then we'll do the export. And these are for now just stubs to show you what's coming, but there's nothing there. And this is what's going on there. But so now when we run it again, like we did at the beginning, we run it and we open the image. And it's going to open the image and it's going to exit. Okay? And in the next tutorial, we'll do save and save as. But this is the end of this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please click the like box, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time with another tutorial. Take care.